Hello, friends, and welcome back to Soulscription. Today it is Tarot Card Tuesday. So we are going to be asking ourselves a couple questions. I'm going to present 3 questions that you can ask yourself prior to drawing a tarot card. And this week's tarot card drawing is going to be in alignment with the Mercury retrograde that is actually going to be happening starting tomorrow on August 23rd. So, what is Mercury retrograde? Well, for the most part, it is when things just kind of don't really go according as planned. Kind of all bets are off. Things sometimes go exact opposite of what you planned. Things can be a little harder to navigate. I also like to think of Mercury retrograde as like like if you think of like the RE that retrograde begins with. So we're thinking about like recalibration, reviewing things, realigning things, getting lots of rest, reconnection. Maybe it's going to reveal something to you. Maybe you can reflect on something, or just think about all these different things and play them into your life. And unless you were born during a Mercury retrograde, in which things might actually run a little bit smoother for you. So the 3 tarot questions that we are going to jump into today that you can ask yourself. I'm going to ask one of these questions prior to drawing from our tarot card deck. But I thought we would give 3. So if you're listening, you can kind of think to yourself like, okay, this is the question that I am asking. And you can either draw a card for yourself, or you can use the card that I draw and just play that in according to you. So what I like to do is before I draw a card, I think about the question, and then I ask, that just like whatever card I draw, wherever it is in the mix, that it be pertaining to this question for me. So go ahead and maybe think about your own question, or you can use one of these 3 questions that I have come up with. First question that I'm actually going to use for the tarot card drawing towards myself is going to be, what am I being invited to pay attention to during this time, during this retrograde? What am I being invited to pay attention to during this time? Another question that you might ask yourself is, what is my intuition trying to communicate to me? What is my intuition trying to communicate with me? And a third question that you might ask yourself is, in what area of my life do I need to be more honest with myself? In what area of my life do I need to be more honest with myself? So we are going to be using this beautiful Grateful Dead tarot card deck that I received as a Valentine's Day gift from my fiance. And it is just so incredible. The artwork on it is phenomenal. The book itself, it came in this amazing little case, and yeah, very nicely done. So thank you to Jaworski and Cadigan for this beautiful set. So what I like to do before I draw my card is first I shuffle the deck, and I shuffle it 3 times. So maybe you have your own ritual routine, but this is just what I like to personally do. So we'll shuffle our deck. Then I just kind of shuffle them even a little bit more. And then we give them a nice spread here on the table. I like to spread them out so that really whenever you're running your hand over it, it's very clear as to which card you are drawing. You can put it on a circle, you can put it in a straight line, really whatever you feel drawn to do. So again, think about whatever question it is that you want this card or the card that you're drawing to pertain to, and have that in your mind. So for me, it's going to be, what am I being invited to pay attention to during this time? Then you can either close your eyes, keep your eyes open. I like to kind of sweep over the cards one full time, all the way over the full deck, maybe feeling if there's any energy, any heat buildup or any vibrations or pulsations in my fingers as I move over anything. Sometimes my hand will just like accidentally, or maybe not accidentally, go down and touch one of the cards, and then I know that that's the one. So after I've went over it once, then I usually close my eyes and just really tune into my sensations on my hands, and also like what I'm feeling in my body, and also thinking about that question, thinking about what is it that I really want to tune into and pay attention during this time. Okay. And I drew the 8 of Roses, and I drew it upside down. So that means it's in reverse. So fun fact that I learned about tarot cards and oracle cards. Tarot cards, if you draw one upside down, then that means it's in reverse. But oracle cards, it does not matter. Also, tarot cards follow the same suit, the same like kind of story guidelines, whereas oracle cards can kind of just be made up by whoever designed the deck. So we will turn to our Roses section. And again, what am I being invited to pay attention to during this time? And we have the 8 of Roses in reverse. So reversed is clinging, attachment, and denial. When the 8 of Roses is reversed, it suggests that you are not willing to accept the ending of a situation or relationship. You can't move forward because you are still clinging to the past. Perhaps you are stuck in blame, or you are trying to get others to cede your side of the situation. Perhaps you feel trapped or afraid to start over. Let go of attachments and you will be able to move forward. So, what am I being asked to pay attention to during this time? So, clinging, attachment, and denial. Wow. Definitely something to ponder on, something to think about, and bring that into play for me during this time. Maybe that resonates with you, and maybe you chose one of the other questions, or maybe you had your own question. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you have your favorite tarot card deck, if you have a technique that you like to use. I am fairly newer to the tarot card community and using them, but I really love going to the deck and asking questions and really just feeling like I can get some help from the universe, help from my inner guidance, because no matter what card you draw, I feel like that whatever you're really needing to hear, that's where your mind will go. And yeah, so I think that it's really yourself and your own intuition. Just kind of like different things are being put there to help you think about and come up with your own answers. So again, comment below, like, follow, hit the subscribe button, click the little bell so that you get notifications. Let me know what you think. Let me know if anything resonates with you. Let me know what you like to see, how things are going, what you think about the different themes for the different days so far. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to the end. Love each and every one of you, and looking forward to connecting with and sharing some creative ideas and energy. Have a beautiful day.